Okay. So let me get this set up. So hey there YouTube, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. What I'm working on today is a couple of different crafts. But the first one is foam stamps with Easter coming up. And not a lot of crafts for the kids that they want to do, at least not the older kids. I found that this one works the best, so move stuff out of the way. So what I'm doing is I'm using my white pencil from my rotary set because it's just kind of dull and it goes right into the foam. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture of an Easter egg. That's what I'm doing right now anyway. It's kind of simple, but it's a quick tutorial, so you can get way more creative, but this one will work for now. So you want to make sure it's indented. I've been going over them a couple of times as I do them, almost to the point where it's through the other side. But of course it's not going to go through the other side. So here's the side with the egg shape. Here's the opposite side. See, it doesn't really go through. And just see. So then you're going to design it. I'm going to do this one kind of simply, but you'll get the point of what we're doing. So you're just going to make your fabulous Easter egg design, whatever that might be. And if, of course, if you don't celebrate Easter, which I have several people that I know that don't, you of course can do whatever you want. So you can just use them for name stamps or your signature. They really work quite good. So I'm just doing this one. Sorry, I wanted a little bit better than non-existent, of course, but it is a task. And when you're decorating really well, I guess I can add to this one later, but you'll see it really turns into something. So then you're going to take, I'm going to use, this is puff paint, and I did it so that it'll get, or stay a little bit gooey while I'm telling you. So then you're going to brush over the top of it, just kind of, however, it doesn't have to be great. And you may have to stamp it twice. So what I've been doing is stamping it on a random piece of paper, and then going back and stamping it on a good one. And I'm going to add a little orange to this one so you can kind of see what's going on. But if you just kind of go over it, you can use a stamp pad also. I have one, so I'm going to have to dig it out. So there, now it looks a little orange. You're just going to stick it, hopefully you can see, on your paper. And you're going to give it a nice little press. And then, well, if you've done it right, which looks like I did pretty good, there's your design. Hopefully, let me see, can you see that? Hopefully you can see it. So there's one, and of course you should be able to use it twice, depending on how hard or soft you've done your stamp. So I didn't put a lot of paint on there, but you can see it came out again. And so you can do darker colors. This is one I made for the kids earlier. Forgot to write the meow backwards, so it looks kind of funny, but it does work really good. Of course, for the signature, which is one that I was talking about a minute ago, I have a really bad signature, so I'm just going to sign mine. This is what my signature looks like. It's horrible. However, if you brush it over, I'm going to use the orange paint, try to get it on there pretty thick so you guys can see what I've done. Hopefully it's even indented good enough, but it might not be. You know, and then there's your signature. Of course, it's better if you do it on the back. I've been doing that all day. If you do it hard enough, it's on the back side, which it's not, so you have to go over it several times before it works. Okay, there, it worked on the back. Now you're going to brush over the back, and then it'll show up through it the right way. But you get the idea, since I'm obviously because it's very hard to sign your signature backwards, but it works so much better with black. But you can see it's there somewhat, and you just have to keep pressing on it until it works. But it will eventually work, because I have one. I'll see if I can find it. But anyways, you see that that's a good example. The Easter egg works a little bit better. Or even the cat one works a lot better. Because they're ones I've taken a little more time with. So, see, ta-da. Okay. I'll show you the cat one once here. Just the cat, because it meows backwards. Which I just can't believe I did that. It's so funny. You know how you don't think about it until it's all said and done. And then we've got this cat one. And you can use any color of foam. And there's your friendly little feline. So, those are some examples of things I've been working on. Also, I'm working on these bracelets. Not these are just beads, but I couldn't, I haven't got them off the thing yet. So we'll take some off and I'll give you an example. I'll move this stuff over too. Sorry, everybody. My disasters everywhere all the time. Sorry, the dog's going to bark next. The kids are outside. But yeah, so this design that I have been working on, I guess that they're called Kandi bracelets. I tried to look some up online for these particular, I just dropped them everywhere. But these particular beads, they're called Kandi bracelets. Who knew? So now that we do know, I'm going to show you a quick and easy bracelet. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to show you the basics, and dog, you can go from there. Makes it a little bit easier on everybody. So, however, I cannot seem to find any of my string that is anywhere. Yeah, so I don't know, but it's been really rough week keeping track of my stuff for some reason. Too many kids touching my stuff, maybe, because they were off for a mini break this week. So, well, I'll just show you on this one. You'll get the hang of it on your own, I'm sure. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a piece of string, fold it in half. Pardon me. I'm going to fold it in half. You're going to put one bead on each side. And I'm going to do them in different colors so that you can see what I'm talking about. So they're going to be side by side, like so. You're going to push them down. And then you're going to put two together like this. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, these are my St. Patrick's Day nails that my mother-in-law wanted me to get. So then you'll have this little thing that looks like a triangle. Ta-da! So you'll then do the next set the same way. One on one side, one on the other side, and then one on both together. Like that. So anyways, now that we have that all nice and done, I'll show you again. And now you should have something that looks like this. So you're going to go all the way around. And I'm only going to do these so that I can show you what the next step is. So you've got 2, 1, 2, 1. And each one's counted as a row. So 2 is one row. 1 is one row. 2 is third row. And this one is fourth row. So then you're going to pick one side. Start on that side. I'm going to use the green. Excuse me. I'm going to use the green bead so you can see. But you're going to fill in. So the green bead's going to go on the same one side. And then in order to get it on top, of the one that is all by itself, you're going to string it through that first pink bead there, or whatever color you're using. And then when you pull it all tight, I'll show you what I mean. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, where's my other green bead? Had it all planned out, just never got them taken off. So then you're going to put this one in, and see it's going in there between the 2 pink ones. Ta-da, 2 pink ones. You're going to string it through that next pink one. And you would do this all the way up and down your entire bracelet until you have one now that looks like this. Yay! So then of course you would do it to the other side. You'd take this other string, you'd add, you know, green bead here, a green bead here, green bead, string it through, green bead, string it through, and then, you know, you could be done. One thing you want to know is that you always want to end with an even number on one end. So that way it just makes more sense. So there you go. There's my little ring. Now I'm going to go and get a finished one. It's all white, so hopefully you can see it. But it's a trial. So here's one with both sides done. Here's the middle rows, and I did this in stretch because who knows. You can use whatever you want. But see, these are the middle rows. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now they're 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. So it's pretty awesome. And I just tied them together in the back. But you can see that this one ended with a 2, and this one actually ended with a 3, but I wrapped it around wrong, so it's actually 3. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye now.